Leafy is a very interesting character in bfdi to say the least, and even that is an understatement. The sheer amount of mistakes and problems that she's made have severely piled up over the course of the series. And in today's video, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about. Not even just the downfall of Leafy, but the entire story of her character. So strap in and let's discuss the history of Leafy. Now, to kick off this analysis video, we have to start off with Leafy's first real character arc. And that same character arc would be started with Fiery. Now, these two would become great friends, but we'll get into that later. For now, though, let's talk about the most interesting part of their friendship, which would be the Ferris wheel incident that happened in bfdi 25, which would spawn an entire ripple effect on their friendship for seasons to come. And if you watched BFB at all, you know I'm not exaggerating. Anyways, let me give a quick rundown on what happened in that episode between the two. Okay, so here's the rundown. This whole situation starts off with Fiery wanting to showcase his Ferris wheel to Leafy, but there's one small thing about the Ferris wheel that might be dangerous to Leafy, and that thing is that it dumps lava on you. So yeah, needless to say, Leafy was not keen to this idea, and as you probably already know, Fiery did not take this kindly, and decided to decline Leafy from entering Dream Island. Leafy also did not take what Fiery did kindly, so she decided to buy Dream Island from the announcer. Needless to say, they both hated each other for a long time after this. And in fact, Fiery wasn't the only person to hate Leafy. All the other contestants of BFDI also hated her, up until today. And in fact, even though some people did forgive Leafy, a lot of contestants in BFDI still hate her for what she did. And if I'm gonna be 100% honest, I think rightfully so. I mean, if you really take into accountability just the sheer amount of actions she's committed over the years, you would definitely see what I mean. Now that we have the Ferris wheel incident out the way, we can go ahead and talk about the next major thing that happened between the two. Now, nothing really happened between these two over the next couple of years, really up until BFB 15 when they really talked again, and even that wasn't even a real conversation. I mean, think about it, as soon as they saw each other, they just started arguing. I mean, the argument between the two got so bad to where even Needle had to chime in.
Please get down! We gotta do the contest!
Nope. If we lose, you're probably gonna get eliminated for being so cruel to me. Why even try to win?
Come on! Stop being so difficult!
No, thank you.
If you would just
Why are you
please
trying to get me
listen
down
me
here
and get
anyway?
down
Yeah,
here, that
don't
would
even
be so
try
much
doing that,
easier for
Fiery.
everyone.
You know
Please,
that you're
just
better
do
than
it.
this.
If you would
know
just
you don't
shut up!
I've been able to hear you this whole time and it's infuriating! Just do the challenge, Leafy!
As you can see, the back and forth banter between Fiery and Leafy wasn't only just affecting those two, it was affecting the people around them as well. Now, I forgot to mention this earlier in the video, but during IDFB when we did see Leafy for that split second, and in BFDIA, she did seem pretty hostile towards other people, so it seems like her stealing Dream Island and getting isolated for that long really messed her up, is because even in Season 1, she was not nearly as bad as she was in maybe IDFB or BFB. It even made Bubble feel weird. But granted, that was kind of for a separate situation, but you could still count that into Leafy's personality kind of taking a turn for the worse. And again, like I say with all these videos, it's a sad sight to see. Especially in Leafy's case when a once beloved character like Leafy falls from such a high standard. But again, you can only feel so bad for Leafy just really taking into accountability all the stuff that she's did over the years. And don't get me wrong, Fiery's made some mistakes too, but comparing the mistakes made by Fiery and Leafy takes the cake, no questions asked. I mean, Leafy buying Dream Island from Fiery just because she got mad that Fiery didn't let her in, it seems like going a little bit too far. And it also seems like the contestants thought that too, seeing how they wanted to execute her. Now that, I can let you guys decide if that was too far or not. Now, I know you guys have been begging me to get to this part of the video by now, so I'm gonna go ahead and address it right before I end the video. Now, I am glad that Fiery and Leafy ended up making up towards the end of BFB. It really is cool to see their rivalry end after all those years. And it's leagues better than what they did in pre-split. And honestly, I'm just glad to see that they're friends again. It really just goes to show that a problem can be solved just by two people involved in that problem coming to their senses. It really does just bring you back to the days of BFDI when they were originally friends. And it does actually kind of give me high hopes for Season 6. Perhaps maybe Fiery and Leafy might be the hosts of another game show, or we can get something even cooler. And it honestly just is cool to see, because in a lot of these downfall videos, a lot of the stories of these characters end with bad endings. It really is just a nice breath of fresh air from the usual dark toned downfalls of characters like 8 Ball and Tennis Ball, or as a better example, Loser. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. Now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.